Cybercrime is changing fast with trends like teen hackers and AI-driven attacks making headlines. Michael Bremer, Vice President of Global Data, Breach Resolution and Consumer Protection at Experian, is here to break it all down for us. So, Michael, what are the most surprising predictions in the data breach forecast?
Thanks for having me, Michelle. A couple of them that I like are smells like a teen. And that's because the hackers now have an average age of 19 versus 37 years old for all crime, according to the FBI. At the same time, almost 51% of people that are using AI, according to Harvard, are between the ages of 14 and 22. So teenagers now, because they're tech savvy, they're using AI, are being recruited. In fact, gangs like Anonymous, Lapsus, Scattered Spider, according to law enforcement authorities, in fact, are run by teenagers. The second one I like also is dynamic identification. So just like we had the changeover between the mag stripe and chip and pin in 2011 with credit cards, 256-bit encryption as well as VPNs are not good enough protection. And dynamic identification, if you think of it, when you purchase a ticket on a ticketing website, it has that QR code that will constantly change so that you can't copy it or trade it or share it. That's why the dynamic and continuous refresh is going to be the new frontier for security.
So how common are teen hackers?
Well, one of the things that they found is that because you can get to teens through gaming sites, chat rooms, the dark web, and even now I heard, according to the New York Times, that chemistry students and pharmacy students are being recruited to China to be able to develop fentanyl labs. I think teens right now, because of their tech savviness, they're very ripe and they can make a lot of money. So they're being lured into it and being out of law enforcement's reach if they go to work for one of these nation states.
Why could employees become a serious cybercrime threat?
Well, right now, according to PricewaterhouseCoopers, 51% of all the fraud in the U.S. is done by insiders. And at the same time, less than 41% of C-suite executives understand that AI is a risk. And with 71% of the companies, according to Adecco, actually saying that they've adopted AI, you have a mix of willing people wanting to commit fraud. You have also actually giving them the tools to do it. And then you have senior leadership that's unaware of the risk. I think that's going to be a new frontier for fraud on the inside.
And I'm curious, how will AI be a factor in attacks and data breaches?
Well, AI is big right now. It's the advent with people that are under 30. And in fact, Forbes pointed out the fact that they have a new category in their 30 under 30 specifically dedicated to AI. So there is going to be more of a push with some of the existing themes like malware, ransomware, and scams that when they're powered by AI, they'll make it more difficult for the defenders and harder to detect for consumers.
Boy, Michael, this is really good information to know. Where can we go to learn more?
The best place to go is www.experian.com, where you can find consumer tips. You can find all our 2025 predictions, and then the things you should do to protect yourself, whether it's during the upcoming shopping season or if you think you're suffering identity theft.
Thanks, Michael, for taking the time to chat with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Michelle. Have a good day.